proceed. I got to make your write a bad check. Cause like I said, I ain't afraid of the sweat. Beat on my drum if you feel the need to. As I proceed to open up and feed.
What's up, family? What's going on? Just chilling on right into that video. That's old classic from MC Lyte and Escape. Keep on keeping on. Just listening to some music. Today, I'm gonna be actually talking about single dads. We gotta praise the single dads, especially the ones that's out here doing what they're doing and hustling, maintaining. And I'm not talking about hustling and drugs. I'm talking about hustling, grinding, taking care of their kids without the mother's help. And this came across my desk. One of my subscribers asked me, you talk about so many things, but why don't you talk about single dads? Well, I don't downplay dads, only the sorry-ass fathers, because let's get this straight. There are some sorry-ass mothers, too. These are some dads that they take their time. I know a few guys, good men. They take care of their kids without no women's help. They have good jobs. They're doing an excellent job. And they are being the best fathers they can be. They're not just co-parenting, but they're doing an excellent job of what they're doing. And let me break it down to y'all. I hear so many negative comments through different people's sites about, oh, I can never be a single parent, or I can never be a single dad. You don't know what kind of life, you don't know what kind of thing that life can hit you. So many of you people are judging and don't know anything about that lifestyle. Some people are attractive to people and they get into situations where they gotta certain situations where they gotta be single parent. You know, when you're young, you have all the fun in the world. But when you make a few mistakes, you don't know until you really get into that position. A lot of people say, well, he a single dad. Single dads have more praise just as well as a single mom. For those of you who don't know, I am a single parent. And I can tell you a lot about being a single parent. It's not as bad as people proclaim it as, because there's a difference between being a single parent and I don't consider being a single parent really cursed. Because sometimes you know what you're getting into. You can get into a situation where you and the dad just broke up. And what I mean by that is the parent can just be absent. There are always some kind of different situation. It's always a different scenario. And people always stereotype. But let's get back to being a single father. There are single fathers out here whose wives have died, girlfriends have died, fiancés passed away, and they had children with these women, and they had to take on being a single mom. A single dad. And they had to pick up the pieces where it left off. And they've been going through so much pain because they lost their wife or their girlfriend with the children they had, left baby mother. They left them with the children and they couldn't, they couldn't really. Here's the thing, because I hate to do these videos, but I like to do it because I know people listen to what I say. There's a lot of single dads out here, when they go through what they go through with some of the moms, some of the mothers be trifling as shit. Females be trifling sometimes. They be leaving their children off to the fathers, and most of the mothers don't come back. Most of the mothers will go into new relationships and just leave the dads with the fathers. And I feel like this, if you laid up, take care of it. This video here I'm making is for single dads who are really taking their time out, loving their kids, supporting their kids. They got their children's best interest at heart. They make sure they go to the best schools. They make sure these fathers that I'm talking about, these single dads, they're doing the damn thing. They're not just on the streets hustling, far as selling drugs and just making a way to go feed their kids. Even though some dads do. I'm talking about the ones that get up, and there's no disrespect to those out here, because drug dealers do what they do. That's another story. But to the dads that really take pride in being single fathers, I commend y'all. Y'all are getting out there doing what y'all doing, because sometimes the absent parent is not doing what they doing. And it could be in that situation where, like I'm saying, let me break it down. Situation where the mother, like, she left. She ain't shit. She went off to a new nigga. And she wasn't even thinking about you. And she dogged you out, but you wanted your child. Or she gave you the child. And you're doing more for the child than she doing. She only come around that much. But you're doing more for the child. And she just dropped the child off. And you're being the best father that you can be. Don't get discouraged because you can't find a woman. Because there are a lot of single moms like myself who don't mind messing with single dads. The only thing different is that they just don't want baby mama drama. And there are also some single dads who lost their wives, and it takes them so long to get back up and to trust to be in another relationship. Because here they are with the children. They're raising them. The mother had died, or the girlfriend died. Like I said, I'm going to keep repeating this. And they just going through a lot of shit where they are trying to just really focus on taking care of their babies. They're focused on taking care of their kids. And they're doing what they are able to do to survive. Most of these parents out here, especially these single dads, they're doing extremely well as the single moms. And they know that when the absent mother, which is the absent parent, she ain't doing nothing, probably sitting in the club, drinking, smoking drinking brews, smoking, hitting off dipper, sherm stick, doing all kinds of fucked up ass shit. And some of these dads have to step in because some of these mothers are trifling the shit. They leave the children 2 or 3 days of the week in the house, no food, hanging out into these clubs all over. It's just some trifling ass bitches out here. So I have to commend the single dads who are actually doing something for these kids. Not the fathers that's single and all he doing is turning up, fucking different bitches and getting bitches pregnant, and he just living a single life. This is not that kind of video. This video I'm talking about right here that I am doing to you on this speaker, talking about dads that are really taking their time out, getting out there, going to the movies with their kids, bowling, activities, buying their kids, showing their children love. Showing their children love, taking their time out, making sure that the child is well taken care of for the best of their welfare. Those are the fathers that I commend. I'm not talking about the fathers that go take off, go move with another woman, take care of her kids, and then turn around and leave the other oldest child or the youngest child behind to make a new family. That's not what I'm talking about in this video, in this thing. Ladies, we got to stop putting a bandwagon on so many of the men. I know a couple of dudes, they are single men. They are single dads. And a few of their baby mothers took off and just run off with some sorry-ass niggas and don't even want to spend time with the children. I'm like, what the fuck? If you laid down and made these children, why the fuck you want to get out and party and you don't want to spend no time with your damn children? It makes no sense to me. So, to the dude that want me to do these videos, yeah, there are some good dads that's out here, brother. But you gotta understand, it's not many good single dads out here that taking time out to step up and say, look, I'm taking care of these kids. Forget the moms, but I have to respect the mother because she is my children's mother. But a lot of times these females don't even respect the dads. That's why single dads don't respect the mothers. And you wonder why the dads go to court to take you for full custody for the kids because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're in there smoking weed, getting fucking different dudes, probably pregnant again by some sorry ass nigga, and the single dad. It never happened to me because I've always had my children. I'm a single mom, but I've always had my children myself. And some of my kids' dads are sorry as shit. But what I'm saying to you all, it gets that way. There'll be some sorry ass moms who will put all on the dads who are single dads who just went out and say, well, let me step in and take care of these kids because Boquisha, she ain't doing nothing but hanging in the club, fucking a lot of dudes. And every time I was trying to be there for her and be a good man for her, I had to snatch the kids away from her because she was been wilding out the streets and wasn't trying to take care of our kids. There's a lot of dudes that be so tired taking care of these kids, y'all. And the mother's all she doing is hanging in the clubs and getting turned up. Every time you turn around, she's getting turned up. She only comes see her kids maybe 6 months out of a year. That's a sorry ass parent. That's an unfit parent. A parent that don't want to do anything for their kids. So to you dads who are single dads and y'all raising your children on your own, I commend you because there's not many men who will reach out to be a dad. Most of the sorry ass fathers who don't do anything for their their children, excuse their father. They have all the excuses in the world of why they don't want to take care of their kids. But to a good single dad, he will always be around. Father's Day is coming up, and most of you dads are going to get some great gifts from your children, especially you single dads. I'm talking about the ones that take time out, their day-to-day basics to take care of their babies. You know, these guys are left to raise these children because most of these mothers are trifling and they're not doing their job. You know, they're not abandoning their kids. They are actually taking time out, working, making sure those babies are fed and well. So before this video cut off, guys, I have mad respect for the single dads, the ones who are out actually struggling to make ends meet and keeping the roof over their head and took on the responsibility to raise them kids by themselves. Because it takes a strong man to raise a child. It takes an even bigger strong man to raise children. So that is a good step. This video is not for you deadbeat dads. This video is for you dads who are actually out there, are single dads who are taking time out, their dedication to walk through it, to step through it, to even get through it, to take care of your babies. So keep doing what you're doing, and God is going to continuously to bless you. And don't give up. Even if you got problems with the baby moms, show her respect. You know, this is not who pick on who in this video. This is to show light on things. To you single dads, stay strong, man. Never give up and keep taking care of your shorties, man. Because God gonna open the door up for you to new heights that you'll never imagine. You're gonna be blessed just alone being a good dad. Subscribe my channel and just let me know what y'all think. And I'll be back a little later on with more videos.